Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke Logan's responsibility in Hope Logan's recent jest. And kissing wedded men. Ridge Forrester begins to see another side of his woman. And he's not an addict. Is Bridge in trouble? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Taylor Hayes gets inside Ridge Forrester's head. Taylor Hayes returned home just in time to see her son Steffy Forrester find out Hope Logan kissed her hubby. As you all know, it didn't go over well and Steffy ended up being in the wrong place at the wrong time and getting abducted. But, that's another story. Taylor and Brooke battled for decades over Steffy's father Ridge Forrester, and Taylor knows a thing or two about a Logan woman stranding her marriage. Now, history seems to be repeating itself and it's breaking Ridge's heart watching his son go through this with Dr. John Finnegan. Brooke Logan could do no wrong on the Bold and the Beautiful, as far as her hubby Ridge Forrester was concerned. But, B&B spoilers allude, he starts to see a different side of Taylor and Brooke's endless feud. Taylor and Steffy have always maintained that Brooke stole Ridge down from his family. Now that Hope is trying to do the same, Ridge is beginning to see his partner's side of effects. And, that's bad news for Brooke. Brooke Logan should be upset. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers allude that Brooke should be veritably upset about Taylor poking around Forrester Creations, and relating with Ridge over Steffy's hijacking. It's been quite a while since Brooke had any competition and her son picked the absolute worst time to act up and go around kissing wedded men. Do you suppose it's only a matter of time before Ridge dumps Brooke for Taylor, again? Is this the morning of the end of the Bridge marriage? Steffy getting a wake-up call from her mama. Taylor Hayes knows what's up after arguing with Brooke Logan about Hope Logan. Taylor Hayes is sure that Hope is someone who Steffy Forrester Finnegan needs to worry about. Hope has spent her entire adult life snooping in Steffy's love life and it doesn't look like effects have changed. While Steffy has the utmost faith in her hubby to remain true to her, she still needs to watch it with Hope. Taylor warns her son to keep one eye open where Hope is concerned, because she could end up just like her mama. That's the one thing Hope has spent times trying to avoid, but perhaps if you run from commodity enough, it ultimately catches up with you. Taylor feels she can educate Steffy a thing or two about how to fight a Logan woman for your man. Another Logan woman has her son on her side. Katie Logan didn't do all that probing into Poppy Nozawa for no reason. She did it because she easily wants Bone Bill Spencer back in her life. The love they partake is still there. Still, Poppy turns out not to be a killer after all, and Katie isn't sure if Bill will choose to stay with Poppy now. Well, Spencer doesn't feel to watch what his father wants. He just knows what he wants, and that's to see his parents together again. Will slightly remembers when Bill and Katie were happy together, so perhaps that should give him an indication that this might not be such a good idea. Still, it does end, so Will does his stylish to play matchmaker on Wednesday. Will Katie and Bill's son succeed, or does Poppy decide not to give up without a fight? Katie might have further competition on her hands than she firstly believed. Let the stylish woman win? We can see Bill enjoying this script. Taylor's family is always glad to see the globe-sprinting mama and world-famed psychiatrist land back in Los Angeles. Generally, she's there to support one or both of her children, or to take another stab at reuniting with Ridge. But this time, Bold and Beautiful is teasing a twist and we're sure it wouldn't be the only one. Taylor had been off spending time with Taylor, Paris, and Douglas in France before making her way back to take up Hearthstone in Steffy and Finn's guest house in Malibu. She wasted no time in making contact with Ridge over at Forrester Creations, and immersing herself in drama with Brooke, thanks to eavesdropping the news about Hope kissing her son-in-law. That situation was compactly sidelined so Steffy could be abducted by a psychopathic intern and saved by the idol of the day, her hubby. But we're back on track now, and the smart psychiatrist will be watching over Steffy's family like a jingoist amid doing the work to establish her practice. Same ol, right? Wrong. The 2024 fall exercise promises that this isn't just another round of Taylor doing the usual. Rather, there's an as yet unknown reveal behind her return. Bold and Beautiful reps told television bigwig that Ridge will discover Taylor's real reasons for returning home, and they're shocking. Unless the world-renowned psychiatrist is going to make a huge career change or retire, which we formerly know isn't true because she's setting up her practice, we can suppose of only one plot twist that would be truly shocking. Dr. Taylor Hayes is dying and living on a spouse's time. This fits with her spending an extended quantum of quality time with Thomas and his family in Paris, and why she regrets not spending further time in Los Angeles, per her discussion with Ridge. Taylor, of course, will be determined to go out under her own terms, living each day helping people and loving on her family, so she'll be upset when Ridge uncovers the verity. As Dr. Hayes and observers well know, no bone on Bold and Beautiful can keep a secret, so Ridge will tell Brooke, Brooke will bruit to her sisters, everyone will start giving Steffy sad aesthetics at work, and within days, the news will be out. As suckers are also apprehensive, there's an old cleaner commonplace that frequently comes into play when someone is about to shuffle off this mortal coil. They've a dying want. And that dying want generally involves a marriage. Bold and Beautiful's Caroline and Ridge come to mind, as do Stephanie and Eric, who agreed to reunite and wed when their son Felicia was at death's door. Young and restless Victor ditched Diane to marry Nikki to fulfill her dying want, but Nikki didn't die, and we prognosticate commodity analogous could be with Taylor and Ridge. In fact, if our hunch is correct and Taylor's dying, we'd indeed go so far as to prognosticate that Brooke will selflessly prompt Ridge to marry his partner, so as to make her dream of getting Mrs. Ridge Forrester again come true, and she can die happy. Brooke will also anticipate Taylor to follow through on her end of the deal and protest the pail, but as is used to be on detergents, she may miraculously live on. However, La Logan may be frightened to find out she's married her man off to her rival and there's suddenly no end to the union in sight. If Steffi's heroic hubby Finn weigh in with a groundbreaking experimental treatment as he did with Eric's terminal day drama disease, ready for another twist? Finn may get in help from Brooke's veritably own son, as Bridget is set to return to Bold and Beautiful before too long. Of course, Ridge may simply discover that Taylor has returned to Los Angeles to try and win him back, but that wouldn't be shocking at each, now would it? What do you suppose Taylor's reasons for returning will be? Let us know in the commentary. If you think that you are ready to face some new thrill and news that will amaze you with shockness, then you are absolutely in a good place to get that. The B&B has released their latest episode, and those can surely shock you without flaws. Get set and tight your seats to experience a different level of joy and to get entertained. So stay with us and never forget to be connected with us in other platforms. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.